God's Wager. God's Wager, based on the book of Job. In a distant land, Job, a man who loves God, has everything he needs. He has 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 1,000 oxen, 500 donkeys, and servants to take care of all his needs. He also has a wonderful family, a wife, 7 sons, and 3 daughters. The Lord has blessed me to overflowing. Up in heaven, God is proud of his righteous servant, but Satan hates to see a happy ending. Job only worships you because you make sure nothing bad ever happens to him. If you didn't give him such riches and blessings, he would turn from you in an instant and curse your name. You think so? Very well. You may test him. Take away his blessings, but do not hurt him. Satan wastes no time in striking Job with catastrophe. One day a messenger comes to Job. The Sabians attacked. They stole the oxen and donkeys and killed the people working in your fields. I'm the only one who escaped. That same moment, another messenger arrives. Lightning struck the sheep and shepherds. They're all dead. I'm the only one who escaped. Then a third messenger comes. Chaldeans raided the camels and killed the camel drivers. I'm the only one who escaped. Yet another messenger arrives with bad news. Your oldest son's house collapsed, killing all of your children. I'm the only one who escaped. Job is saddened by the loss of his property and livestock, but he is devastated at the death of his children. He shaves off all his hair in grief and rips his clothes to tatters. But he does not blame God for this misfortune. I came into this world with nothing, and I will leave it with nothing. God gave and God took away. Praise be to God. See, Satan, he is a better man than you thought. Well, sure, since I didn't do anything to him or his health, but no one praises God when they're sick. So you think. Ruin his health if you think that will have any effect on this righteous man, but do not kill him. Satan immediately returns to earth and strikes Job with terrible open sores from head to foot. He curses Job with insomnia, and when Job does sleep, Satan terrifies him with nightmares. Job can't keep his food down and loses so much weight he can hardly move. Still, Job does not complain, but his wife. Everything we owned and everyone we loved is gone. Surely this disease will kill you. You should just curse God and die. Job looks at his wet wife out of painful, bleared eyelids. Don't be a fool. We cannot accept the good things from God without also accepting the bad. When Job's friends hear about his troubles, they come to sit with him in the garbage dump at the edge of town. The disease has affected Job so strongly, his friends almost don't even recognize him. For 7 days, no one speaks. They just sit together with their friend. Finally, after a week, Job breaks out with a cry of grief. I have done nothing wrong. Why is God letting all these terrible things happen to me? Eliphaz is shocked at Job's harsh question. Now, don't get upset, Job, but from everything I've seen, God doesn't punish innocent people. You must have done something wrong. But I haven't sinned, and even if I have, God knows my heart and would forgive me. But Bildad is not convinced. It sounds like you're blaming God for being unfair, Job. I'm sorry, but if your kids were killed, it's because they must have deserved it. You have a chance to confess your sins. You should take it. I would confess my sins if God would come and tell me what I have done wrong. Job's insistence that he is innocent offends his third friend, Zophar. You windbag! Don't you know anything about God? You stubbornly insist that you have done no wrong, when the only thing that can save you is to apologize to God for your sins. Some friends you are! You do not comfort me at the worst time of my life. You think you speak for God? I only wish he would come speak for himself. Even if he killed me, I would trust in him. Even as Job speaks, God suddenly comes to him in a storm. Stand up on your feet like a man. I will question you, Job, and you will answer me. You think you know so much, Job? Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Have you ever commanded the morning to come? Do you show the sun where to rise? Can you untie the ropes that hold the stars together? Can you rule over the magnificent creatures I have created? I am in charge of the universe. I am in charge of everything that exists. You cannot understand my ways. You cannot know the greater good I desire for you. Your place is simply to trust in me. In reply to God's speech, Job falls to his knees. I spoke about things I didn't understand. Forgive me. After this, God heals Job. He gives him twice as many animals as he had lost, and he gives him 10 more children. Job lives for a long time after all this.